What's going on? 2 minute warning with the last quarter. Still on the topic of Tom Brady. This one's about should he be a Hall of Famer, first ballot, second ballot, any ever. Trisha,
Um,
Trisha is going to blow it up. What's up,
well,
Trish?
well,
Go ahead, Tim.
no, I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
say before we go to the Hall of Fame thing, in 2007 when the Patriots got in trouble for Spygate, okay, this is why I hate the Patriots. They acquired Randy Moss. They was blowing out every team they faced. They were up by like 4 touchdowns, still throwing for touchdowns. They went on to the Super Bowl that year, even though they lost. Now, I believe if Tom Brady is suspended, I don't care for what amount of games. It can be 1 game through 4. Okay? Any game that you miss, I am scared of the New England Patriots. I am very scared of the Patriots. I'm going to tell you this. I have the New York Jets winning the division. Up until up until up until they're going to decide if Tom Brady misses any games. They will fight hard. They will come together. It's shown in the past how they do. That's Belichick's way. If he misses any game between 1 and 4, the Patriots are going to be dangerous.
I agree with that, which is, you know, one of the reasons why I think the suspension should have been longer. Not just because they're dangerous, right? Because that's a shady thing to say. By the way, go Jets. But 4 games is not enough because we all know how the machine works. Okay, let's say they lose all 4, 3 out of 4, whatever. That's not enough because it'll give them momentum to craft this whole story about Tom Brady bringing back the Patriots despite all the obstacles he had to face. That's the last thing I need. A story crafted to repair his this blemish on his career, forced because we need to see that. A lot of this is perpetuated by the need for it's human nature to like to hear a story. You know what I'm saying? And this is the
Right.
perfect opportunity to craft a story for the fallen American, America's favorite QB, America's QB,
Right.
the comeback from this terrible situation to ultimately them, hopefully not winning the division, winning the Super Bowl, whatever. Can you imagine what kind of strength a story like that would have?
Yes, and it's not like we haven't seen it before. We've seen it before, and they went undefeated that season. Belichick was out for 6 games. They were blowing everybody left and right, blowing everybody up left and right. This team is dangerous, and don't get me wrong. The AFC East is getting better with the New York Jets, the Buffalo Bills, and Miami Dolphins, especially defensively. Oh my God! Listen, the Jets to me, I think top 3 who have won the draft. If that's Mr. Ted Wells, I'm not here. I am not giving up my phone. Okay, but I tell you this: the AFC East has done a great job, especially the New York Jets. It started off with the GM. Okay, first of all, it started off with the owner for being smart. He had to change. He had clean house. Don't get me wrong. I still believe Rex Ryan didn't do enough because he wasn't giving enough. But Woody Johnson also not smart enough and says, you know what? If I'm going to hire GMs and coaches, I'm going to let them do their job. And the GM for the Jets and the coach, they both are doing a marvel. Even if they haven't played now 1 game of football, I think every Jet fan should be excited, very excited for this season coming up.
This is going to be the best opportunity for us. I can't wait.
Yes. And I think Geno Smith will turn heads because of what he's surrounded by. You're surrounded by leadership and guys who want to serve a purpose here. Now, but the Patriots, if Tom Brady misses any games, he will go ham. They will find a way. Now, again, if he misses any games, I know I believe he has a bye week 4, week 5, he'll be the Cowboys. That's actually the 4th game. For some reason, if he keeps the appeal, I see 1 to 3 games. He'll have a bye week. The NFL will be kissing us behind. Let him have the bye week, 3 and play my Dallas Cowboys. I'll tell you this, Mr. Brady. My Dallas Cowboy is revamped as well. If you think you're going to come into our stadium, you're going to come in with your revamped balls, your deflation balls, we're going to deflate him. We're going to deflate Tom Brady. Let it be known. But, Trish, let me ask you a question. Do you think Tom Brady is a first ballot Hall of Fame after all of this, whether he's guilty or not, just with the story surrounded by him? Is he tainted?
Honestly, I think they will keep him first ballot. You know, they're gonna fight for his legacy. They're gonna fight for it during the season. And you already said that he had support from other members of the NFL and such. So there's gonna be under the underbelly of this whole thing will be a mission to make sure that this whole situation doesn't ruin Tom Brady's chances. I personally believe, even if he was suspended a year for this Deflategate thing, that he still was first ballot. Because I'm despite all the things I say, shout out to Jacob Harriman, because he went from being my best friend on 2-minute warning to hating my guts, because I won't hold back from talking trash about the Patriots. But despite this whole thing, I was willing to say, you know what, the deflate thing, he did it, he's sorry, but the history speaks for itself. I didn't want to say it goes back deeper than what happened this year. So he was going to be first ballot to me, regardless of what happened this year with Deflategate.
I'll tell you this. I know we went back and forth very harsh about, whether, with the suspension and stuff like that. Listen, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. Shame on the NFL and the Hall of Fame voters. You even put Tom Brady first ballot. What? All I was really just don't get it twisted now. All I really was just defending was the evidence that the NFL has given us, the media has given us, doesn't match the punishment that he's gonna win the appeal. But even to be surrounded, just because he's been around Bill Belichick, and Belichick is a cheating guy as well, just to even be mentioned with the word cheat. Just mention when we had guys like my man Michael Irvin who had to wait 2 years. Charles Haley had to wait 4 effing years. 4 years. Those 2 guys have never done anything wrong on the field to embarrass. Never cheated. Despite the off-the-field incident, the drugs, whatever, hey, they're human beings. But guess what? They worked hard. Worked very hard and got chips and rings. Now, one time they ever been associated with a Super Bowl and cheating. Super Bowl and cheating does not mix well with Charles Haley or Michael Irvin. A total of waiting for 6 effing years to get a win. And Tom Brady gets first year Hall of Fame ballot? Hell no. Eli Manning deserves first ballot Hall of Fame before Tom Brady. Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer. Tom Brady is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. He needs to wait and sit down and watch how you don't win. Again, I never said he never cheated. All I've been saying was the evidence does not match. It does not match Tom Brady's punishment for us to judge him. But to be mentioned in cheating, going back in 2007 till now, and everything the pictures have been gone with. All I'm saying is you do not deserve to be first ballot Hall of Fame. I don't care who he's writing. If Michael Irvin was with three Super Bowl rings, and Charles Haley got 5. That's a total of 8 championships, and none of them has ever cheated. Eli Manning has never cheated. Joe Montana has never cheated. Dan Marino's never cheated, and he had no chips. Oh, Boomer Esiason never cheated. Let's keep this real. He does not deserve to be first ballot Hall of Fame. And Peter King, if you're a voter, chill out. I will never buy another Sports Illustrated magazine ever again.
All right, 2-minute warning. We got 2 minutes left. Trish, do you have anything to put in?
I don't. I mean, again, shout out to all the Patriots fans that are 2-minute warning. Shout out to all the Patriots fans that left 2-minute warning because I was torching them all these weeks. But I still think that Tom Brady is first ballot. I'm shocked.
No, he's not. He is not first ballot. Just to be mentioned with the word cheating. Again, I never say he never did cheating. All I was defending was the evidence is not enough for him to stick. That's all I was saying. But again, that's all I was defending. But again, to be mentioned with the word cheating, especially hold up, he's the only one. Bill Belichick, it's another one. Okay, he comes from a deep Bill Parcells family. Bill Parcells, to me, is the best coach of all time. I would trade him. I would trade a whole team and start all over, except Des Bryant. I gotta keep Des Bryant. And if you gave me a 21-year-old Bill Parcells, okay, everybody from this coaching tree won a Super Bowl. Bill Belichick, you are a cheater. You are a cheater. You are a disgrace to the NFL. That's all I gotta say. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I want the New York Jets to spank the Patriots. I want the Buffalo Bills to spank the Patriots. I want the Miami Dolphins to spank the Patriots. And you know what? They're all going to be that tough. See, in 2007, when they was blowing everybody out by 4 touchdowns, even with 2 minutes left in the game, and still trying to go for more touchdowns, those teams were going to be bad. The Jets wasn't that good. The Miami Dolphins wasn't good. And Buffalo wasn't even good. For some reason, I think Adam Sandler from The Waterboy was playing one of those teams. I mean, that's how bad they was. Okay, now these teams are solid. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Garoppolo, the backup quarterback for the Patriots, is a good quarterback. Tony Romo school practice. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be the best thing, but he's gonna change the Patriots the way they move because he's durable. But I'm sorry, he's not a first ballot Hall of Fame. You gotta wait like everybody else. When you tarnish, you've been tarnished and you've been dented, you gotta wait. Wait in line. There's a lot of valuable guys ahead behind him who go to Hall of Fame before him. I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you this. I'm gonna throw up when I say this. I'm gonna throw up, Sean. Mm-hmm. Donovan McNabb. First of all, Donovan McNabb. He would need to be in the Hall of Fame before Tom Brady.
Woo! That's it. That's 2-minute warning. Sean, if you can't cut the show off now, I think we might go into some deeper trouble. Just cut it off.
Tim just said it.
Cut the mic.
I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real.
McNabb over Brady.
Well, Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. He can come to the Hall of Fame. He's not gonna be. He can come.
All right, we out.
He can come to the Hall of Fame. He can't be in it.
We out.